Oh, cool. I can see myself. Look at that. I'm watching myself, watching myself. Hi, 2 viewers. Mealyann will be joining us shortly. Hope everybody is doing well. We'll be starting in a couple minutes. Mealyann was just chatting with me, so she'll be here shortly. Please share the link on your Facebook page, your Instagram page, or your social media channel. Help us get this conversation started by inviting as many of your friends as possible. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm actually in Cambodia right now. Just got here like last week. Hope everybody's doing well back at wherever you are watching us tonight. It is approximately 10 a.m. here in Phnom Penh. I believe it's 8 p.m. there in Los Angeles in the West Coast. Again, please reshare the broadcast to your social media. It is youtube.com KHMRCN. Again, it's youtube.com/KHMRCN. Feel free to drop questions for us, for Mealyann. We'll definitely respond to them. Keep those questions appropriate. Yeah, we will be starting shortly once Mealyann connects to our live stream channel. There she is.
Hi.
Hello. We're not starting yet. FYI.
Okay.
Feel free to let me do a quick Snapchat of this. Introduce yourself on Snapchat. I'm gonna snap you, and we'll start in about 5 minutes. Is that okay, Mealyann? I see 6 people here on. You ready? You ready to introduce yourself real quick on Snapchat? 1, 2, 3.
Hi, my name is Mealyann Saing, and I'm your Miss Cambodian American 2016.
Sounds good.
So scary.
We're not starting yet. Live.
Hi, my name is Mealyann Saing, and I'm your.
How's it sound on your end? You can hear me okay, Mealyann?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Do you want to go by Mealyann or Nita in the?
Nita.
Say again.
Nita.
You want to go by Nita in Hindi?
Definitely Nita.
Okay. All right. Nita it is. All right. Pull this up. Have you done these live chats before, Nita?
Like webcam my friends, yeah. But not for Khmerican.
Not to the public?
No.
Okay, only a few thousand will probably watch it.
Great.
Okay, so if you mess up, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens, we're all human.
We're all human. We are human. I'm trying to edit. There's a cool Phnom Penh filter on Snapchat.
There is?
Yeah. It's the what was it? The Independent Monument.
Okay, I have it. Don't print out anymore, okay? This is the only one you need. Okay.
All right, it's up.
Ugh.
I've been up since 3:30, Nita.
3:30 a.m.?
Yeah.
Why are you jet lagged?
No, I watching my Seahawks. It's my team, and so I don't miss a game, so I had to wake up. I didn't go out last night, and so I decided to wake up like at 3 o'clock in the morning, watch the game. It ended like around 6:30 here.
Did they win? Was it worth it?
Of course, it's my team. I would watch it if they played the crappiest team still. But
Aww, loyalty.
Yeah, it's just once a week. I probably have to wake up at this extreme. I usually wake up around around 5 o'clock, but the game pushes me to even go back another hour.
Yeah.
So that's difficult to adjust at first.
It is a 14-hour difference, right?
Yeah. So it's 10 a.m. here. It's 8:05 p.m. there, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the 6 viewers watching this, 7 viewers watching this, please reshare the link. We're going to start in about 1-2 minutes. You don't want to miss this. It's Nita's first live stream interview since taking the crown. So please blow up your social media, reshare the link to your pages. We'll start in less than a minute. All right, Nita?
Okay.
Actually, let me put on Khmerican one more time without the flyer. If you just put the YouTube link as a post, it shows the actual broadcasting. You just simply hit play off the website. Oh no, the wrong one. Let's see. Once I post this, we'll start.
Whoa. I think my air conditioner just turned on.
Oh, yeah.
Random.
I'm suffocating right now without the AC. I just want to.
No, put it on. When you had it on earlier, I couldn't hear it.
You're right. It's okay. My body's used to it. It's not blistering hot yet. Maybe in about an hour or so.
What degree is it?
I think it's in the upper 70s right now. It's been raining a lot, and off and on for like a couple hours per day. Okay, you ready? I'm going to do a quick introduction of myself, the programming. We'll jump right into the conversation. All right?
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Good morning here from Phnom Penh. My name is Derek Pan. Today we have the honor of interviewing Miss Mealyann Saing, Miss Cambodian American 2016. Hi, Mealyann. Oh, hi, Nita, I should say. How are you doing?
Hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm great. Where are you calling from? Where are we taking this conversation from?
I'm actually in Long Beach, and it's 8 p.m., so good evening, everyone.
Great. Sunday night. Did you catch our football games today? Are you a sports fan?
I do like football, but I haven't. Today it was just catching up, like on school and like work and stuff, because I've been gone for like 2 weeks for the pageant. So I'm just like, it's midterms week. I'm just trying to catch up on everything, you know.
I see you wearing the crown pridefully there on your head. Can you take it off real quick, or is it like fixed right there?
Do you want to see it? So this is what it looks like. You know, actually, when I got crowned, I thought usually it takes forever to put on, but this thing like fits my head perfectly. So I was like really surprised.
It was meant for you, Nita. How heavy is it? I never held one of these bad boys before.
This one is really light. It's like probably less than a pound.
Less than a pound.
It was light.
Wow. So you just
strong. I don't know.
So you just finished spending a couple weeks in the East Coast as part of the Miss Cambodian American 2016 experience there in Lowell. Can you give us a little bit of your experience? What did you do in those 2 weeks in preparation for the pageant?
Well, I did want to mention that this was the first time I ever flew out by myself. So I had a connection flight to Chicago, and I was on standby because I missed my flight in the morning. It was the worst. Like, it was literally like the worst day ever because I was like new at this, you know. I didn't know that you were supposed to come 45 minutes early to check your bag in. So when I got there, I was like 10 minutes late to checking my bag in. And then she was like, sorry, you're going to go on the next flight. And I was like, what? It was like 5 a.m., right? So then I ended up in Chicago on a connection flight, and then I missed 3 of those flights because I was on standby and I wasn't like in line yet or like next yet. I was like one of the last people to go. So it was like 8:30 p.m. and then the next flight would be 6 a.m. the next day. So I was like freaking out if I was gonna get on this flight or not, and I did, luckily. So I arrived in Boston at midnight, and then my pageant directors, Dee and Bang Erin, they both picked me up and we went to Lowell. So yeah, that was.
Was that your first time in Lowell? Was that your first time in Lowell?
It was my second time. The first time I went was a couple years ago, and I went to go see the water festival.
Great, great. Was this your first ever pageant that you've applied for?
No, my first pageant was when I was 16, and I'm 20 now, so it was called the Miss Teen Long Beach pageant, and I got second place. So first runner up in that one.
Great.
Yeah, and that, I was just like, I did it because I was 16. I was like, you know what, why not? Let's just try it. It's going to be fun. So then I did it, and I was just myself, and I got second place, and I was like, oh my God, like, this is so fun. It's so easy. So then I kept doing pageants, and then eventually, like, I placed in almost all of my pageants, but I've never gotten first place ever. I've gotten third, I've gotten like top, but I've never won first place. So it kind of sucked. Like in my heart, I was like, oh my God, like I'm never gonna win. What's going on? You know, what's wrong with me? But
I saw those photos, Nita. I saw those photos. You were in tears. It's all the experiences you've had in pageants. Not being placed first place, but I saw tears of joy in the photos with the results this past week.
It was definitely an amazing experience. I think I understood why I've never been crowned when I got this crown. You know, it was like I wasn't ready for it yet. With the title and the responsibility in the past, I realized like now, being Miss Cambodian American and all the events leading up to it, I learned more of who I am and what I'm meant to do. And when I got crowned, I was like, this is right. You know, like I feel prepared, I feel ready, and it's really nerve-wracking, but I think that I'm definitely, happy and delighted to take on the responsibility this time.
Great. So you were just saying, you know who you are now, and you weren't prepared compared to this last competition. Tell us, Nita, a little bit about your background. You know, where do you grow up, and just a little bit about your biographical background for our
Okay. So my name, my real name is Mealyann, but I go by Nita because it's a lot easier for my family and for all my friends to say, and I like it because it's very Khmer. And I go to Cal State Long Beach. I am a double major in business management and supply chain management. I'm 20 years old. My birthday's in February, so it's coming up in a couple months. I have a younger brother who's 16, and then 2 half siblings who are like 2 and 3, so I'm the oldest. I'm a Cambodian classical dancer. I've been performing for 8 years all over California. I have performed with the Khmer Arts Academy. They're the people who taught me. And a couple years ago, I stopped and I started to get more involved with my career. So I started to do a little bit of modeling and acting, and I started to work for a modeling agency in Fountain Valley. And then that continued, and I like got into business, and I was super excited. And so now I'm just a little bit of everything right now. I'm like catering to my hobbies, and I'm really excited for the future because, I feel like I'm growing so much and I'm learning a lot more about myself. So, yeah.
Great. And so what year are you now in Cal State Long Beach?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what kind of career paths you're looking to explore?
Yeah, definitely. I want to open a franchise. So, Yeah, right now I am a manager at a boba store, and after I learn how to run a store that functions without me, I want to start heading more towards like a district or region manager, or like I want to work in that field so I know how to manage a supply chain or like a group of stores. That's my next step after I learn how to do this.
I see. For our viewers here watching, what people don't know about Nita's family that I actually know is that the Saing family has a rich history in the restaurant, food, and business industry in SoCal, especially in Long Beach. And just the other day, I had referred a author who's in town last week to write a big article on the sort of the Cambodian food scene in Long Beach. And it only fit perfect that I had that I introduced Tommy and Michael Saing,
Wow.
your uncle, right?
Yeah, they're my uncles.
Both from your uncle? Or?
Yes, both of them are my uncles.
Well, I had introduced a writer who was in town last week to do a big piece on the food industry, and I referred her to your uncles. So
that's amazing. Thank you for that.
Why you wanted to continue with your family's legacy in the food and beverage business, F&B business. That's great.
Yeah. For me, it was like a business. My family's like open for business to do anything. Like they gave me the option. Like you don't have to stay in restaurant. You don't have to, do just this. But I kind of thought about it, and for me, I chose the food industry. I want to open a boba store first. And the reason why I did that is, one, because I love boba, but two, it's because I realized like retail, it changes every 6 months because it goes out of season all the time, right? But food, when you love something, you get addicted to it and you always want to come back. And that's what I think is a great business model, a great business catch. It brings people in, and that's kind of why I like decided to stick with it.
Speaking of boba, I'm also a big boba connoisseur, and I always told this to a friend. Just tossing it out there right now, Nita.
Okay.
Have you thought about making anchor-shaped bobas? Ooh.
I've never thought about that.
That would stick out like that would stick out if there was any creative way to
imagine
take out make it boba, make it anchor-shaped. You don't see like red. You don't see the traditional circle, and maybe like grass jelly. I've seen golden brown boba.
Yeah.
I've seen like different color bobas here in Phnom Penh. I've seen white colored one, but I haven't seen like anything like Khmer inspired. I don't know how that would work, but just tossing it out there.
All right, thank you for the idea.
So, so you're born and raised in Long Beach. You have about another year and a half to go before school ends. You want to look into opening up your own franchise in the boba industry? That's great. Can you give us some feelings or thoughts on what has happened with the pageant? Like, I know this is the first time you've done a sort of a Cambodian related pageant, but how was it different from all the other pageants you've had experience in the past?
I think this pageant was the most important to me because I am all for the Cambodian culture, and I am so proud to be a Cambodian and represent my community. And all the other pageants I've done, I represented Cambodia because, there's not many Cambodian girls that do pageants, and I did Miss Asian Pacific, and I was up against people from, or not people from, but Vietnamese, Chinese, Korean, there was a lot of them, and I was the only Cambodian all the time. So, and I didn't mind that at all because I placed in those pageants, and I showed everyone like what the Cambodian culture is all about and who I am as a Cambodian woman, But this pageant, it was different because I was with people who were Khmer, and I think I fell in love with the idea that, we're all from the same background and we're trying hard to do something for our country, our community. And I met so many amazing girls who, you know, if you saw on the Miss Cambodian American page, we have all of our bios, and everyone was going for a different cause, you know. And as I got to know all these girls, they were so amazing because I saw the passion in all of their voices and the look in their eyes, and I was like, wow, like I'm so thankful to be surrounded by Cambodian women, because I like realized that, you know, we're all working together, and we're all here so that we can support our community, you know?
Right. What was your cause or platform during the pageant?
So mine was that I believe in working with as many charities and organizations as possible that are already willing and wanting to help our country. And the reason why I say that is because as a person, before preparing for this pageant, they told me to pick a platform, right? And I couldn't think of, like, there was health, there was clean water, there was hunger, there were so many different things I could choose. But as a person, I'm not one to just like take this one and ignore the rest. My personality is like, I don't want to stick to one thing. I want to do everything. That's just who I am. You know, I'll make time for everything. And so I was researching all the different the different organizations and charities that work in Cambodia and that do work here to support Cambodia, and I found so many. You know, there's the Kids at Risk Cambodia in Siem Reap, and they not only help the kids get off the streets with homelessness, but they feed them, they clothe them, educate them, you know. And there's so many other organizations out there that I like looked at that I really wanted to work with, and I couldn't pick just one. So, you know, I was just like, let's just do all of them. Why not? There's 1 year. We could do so much in 1 year. You know what I mean?
Right. Is it true that you're going to Cambodia in March? If so, what will you be doing?
So I believe that it's in March. I'm not really 100% sure. We haven't figured out, like, I think we're trying to figure out all the stuff that I'm going to be doing, and then the best time frame to go into. I hope that I could stay for at least 2 months, but I think it's going to be about a month. And then I know for sure we're going to be going to hospitals, and I would like to visit public schools, and we're going to go to villages. These are things that I would like to do. So I haven't talked to my directors about it yet, but I have a lot of people here in Long Beach that have organizations, and I want to support them in Khmer. So hospitals, orphanages, villages, schools. I want to do like this thing where we can build houses for the homeless, maybe install like a clean water filter in schools so that kids can bring home water to their families. I want to do human trafficking, so Jap Dai and the Somali Man Foundation. I want to work with them. There's so many things that I want to do over there that I really just hope that I can make time for everything, because 1 month is like too short. You know what I mean? So hopefully.
It sounds like Anita, that you might be a good prospective candidate to be living here after you graduate. Could you see yourself living here in Cambodia?
Oh my God, tell me why I wanted to retire in Cambodia. I want to retire at 35 too, so I'm gonna be there. But not now. Maybe, you know, I have 10 more years to go, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Just curious, since you've taken the crown and brought it to Long Beach, has the Cambodian community reached out to you to explore ways to collaborate, to collaborate and do work with?
Yeah.
You've had this new title. Can you share us some of the developments?
Yeah, definitely. Well, when I got back, I just went straight to school mode because I had midterms, and it's only been a week. So I go to school every day, and when I left my boba store, I came back and it was I didn't leave it as a, I mean, it was my fault. Like, I didn't set up it to run without me. So when I came back, I wasn't really worried about my crown and my sash. It was more like I want my business to be successful, and I want to focus in school. So I haven't really told anyone unless they saw it on Facebook. I've gotten a lot of people congratulating me and saying that they want to work with me in the future. Like the Cambodian Student Society at school, we're going to probably do something with them coming up soon. My mom is throwing a celebration for me on Friday, so that will be the time where I get to meet everyone in the community and really just like network with them or just talk to them and, you know, talk about our culture and our community.
That's great. Well, keep us posted if there's any official events or activities that that you're going to be appearing or making cameo appearances.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's actually, I forgot to mention, on the 22nd, which is this Saturday, I believe, I'm going to be at the Asian Pacific Festival. That's the pageant that I did like a year ago, and I got third, so I'm gonna go as a third place person and as Miss Cambodian American this Saturday. It's in Newport Dunes at 10 a.m.
We're approaching the 24th minute. Just gonna give a quick reminder to our viewers. If you have any questions for Nita, there's a message box or group chat box that you can leave questions for her, and I'll read them out to Nita to respond. Feel free to drop questions there. I don't think Nita can see or access that box.
Sorry guys, I'm on my iPad and I can't really see anything.
I'll tell you if there's any questions that pops up on there, but we have about 15 viewers watching, so I would think they have some questions. Let's move forward a little bit. Why have you always been interested in pageantries? I've always been curious, like, was it someone, family, was something you saw that you were inspired? Can you share us a little bit, like, these early?
Of course.
Yeah.
So when I did Miss Teen Long Beach when I was 16, I did it just because I wanted to take a risk. I just wanted to try it, see what it's like. But literally when I was on stage, I was doing my evening gown, my swimsuit, my opening, my interview, my introduction. And, you know, like I just felt like so confident in myself and so like just really happy. And I was like trying to show the world who I was, you know, like no walls, no barriers, like this is me, you know. And when I was introducing myself, I was able to, you know, tell the world like, hi, my name is Mealyann, if you don't know me, and this is what I do. This is my platform. This is my cause, you know, what I think is important. And when we were on stage doing the final question, like for Miss Cambodian American, I think like that was the time that I wanted to show everyone what is important. Like, why did I do this pageant? Why should we do pageants? And you know, I just felt like it was a platform for me to show the world who I am and what I believe in, and what I can bring to the world.
What was your pageant question, and how did you respond? I didn't get to watch the,
oh, okay. Yeah, curious. I know. The only one that I saw that had the question was one of my sponsors, but his Facebook is private, so nobody could watch it. But my question was, if you could tell the universe one thing about the Cambodian culture, what would it be? And I said that we are a strong nation because the Cambodian culture was almost eliminated during the Khmer Rouge. And it's very important for us to unite together to continue this culture, because if we don't, what will happen to it? As Miss Cambodian American, I believe that it's important to work with as many charities and organizations as possible that are already willing and wanting to help our country so that we can achieve peace. Thank you.
It sounds like you remember your whole scripted.
I do, because that was my favorite answer. Like, yeah, I always messed up on the question. Like, in all my previous pageants, that was the reason I feel like why I didn't do my best, because it was like the question, it's so nerve-wracking when you're on stage, everyone's watching you. But this time it was like something in my head was just coming, you know, like it was like processing, and I didn't even know what I was saying, but it was like coming out, you know, and I just kept rewatching it, and I was like, wow, like, did I say that? Because I meant it, you know, like I got emotional when I was on stage, because I really want to uplift Cambodia, and I want them to get out of being a third world country. We are the fastest growing third world country in the past decade, and I believe that we can, you know, slowly but surely get out of it very soon. And you know, I have a lot of faith in our country, and I want it to be better, and I want them to be happy, and I just want to do my best to serve.
Great. What was your talent portion then?
Okay, so I'm a Khmerican classical dancer, like I said, and I perform Rabam Dao, and that is a sword dance. Okay. So it's a male dance, and I was going to do Junpo, which is the blessing dance, and it's a very famous dance in our Cambodian culture, but I didn't know this until I got there. It's so crazy. They told me, or I found out, I was like listening to our sponsors talking, and then they were saying that someone was gonna perform the blessing dance as the opening act. And I was like, oh my God, that's my talent. What am I gonna do? You know, I was like freaking out. I was like, and I talked to my directors. I was like, so what's gonna happen? And they were just like, oh, you can change the dance, or you can still dance it. It's up to you. And I was like, what? So like a couple hours later, I was like, you know what? I have to think of a new dance, and I have to find the costume for it. I have to do this now, like quick. And it was like 3 days before the pageant. So I was at the studio, and there was swords that were on the shelf. And when I was performing with Khmer Academy, we always perform Rabam Dao all the time, and it was like my favorite dance. So I was like, oh my God, like I could do this. So I started practicing with the swords, and I was like, yes, this is the one. And yeah, I got to showcase it. It was, I think, the best performance I've ever done. I felt so uplifted, and I was really excited to show everyone that we can perform male characters, and we can be masculine but still be a strong Cambodian woman.
Great. Yeah, I did see some of the photos of your performance, so I'm looking forward to seeing the actual video. Whoever.
Yeah, hopefully it comes out. Hopefully someone has it.
Yeah. Let's transition a little bit to some questions I have regarding your relationship with the country. I'm assuming you've been to Cambodia numerous times, because you dropped a lot of good names of organizations that you want to do some volunteer work. How do you feel about overseas Cambodians returning back to the country? Do you feel like the country is ready to embrace and welcome us to be part of the solution, or part of the solution of rebuilding our country? How do you feel about overseas Cambodians and just Cambodia in general?
Well, when I went to Cambodia the first time, I was 12, and it was completely different from the Cambodia that I went to when I was 18. You know, okay. The most recent time that I went, I saw so many new buildings, like Aeon Mall. That was like, it just opened when I was there. And then I saw construction happening. So Beach, the Diamond Island, they were building like a lot of new, like I think it was like a mall or a complex. And Olympic, they have like the new, I don't know, it was like a big building of construction. I didn't know what it was, but I was so excited to see that there were so many new things happening in Khmer. And when I did my research, I did see that there was a lot of foreign investors coming in to help Cambodia rebuild its economy. And I'm all for that, as long as, you know, Cambodia and its people are happy, I'm happy. So if they're open and wanting to see Cambodia industrialized, and if me or you or anybody from out of Cambodia coming into Cambodia, or even people in Khmer, if they have ideas to make Cambodia better that will help our people, then I'm all for it, you know? Definitely.
And the last time you were there was how long ago? About 2 years ago?
18. I don't remember. Probably like 2 years ago, or last summer. I don't remember. I don't remember.
But you came there during the Aeon Mall inauguration. That was about 2 years ago. And right now, in short, it's actually even more more development, more projects. A lot of the stuff that you've mentioned, like Cockpit in the Olympic Stadium area, that's all now just one mega construction site.
I can't wait to go back and see that.
Right. So you would encourage Cambodian Americans who've never been back, who might have some.
Oh my God, definitely go. Yes, go to Cambodia, see what it's like out there. It's not like, you know how, you know, we think it's gonna be like this sad, like place where, you know, people are, I don't know what they would say, but yeah, it's a third world country, like we said in the beginning, but you know, we're growing and we're industrializing. So if you want to go visit, I definitely recommend you go visit, because why not? Why not go visit your homeland and see how beautiful it is? The architecture, the people, everything. I love Cambodia, so I'm all for it. Go. I will push you to go.
Great, and you'll probably be there during retirement too, right?
March, April, hopefully.
Can you share, to wrap things up a little bit, Nita, can you share us what we should expect to see from you in the next 3, 6, 9 months during your reign?
Yeah.
Any news or any travels that you can share us now to our viewers?
So I will definitely be finishing up school. That's one of the most important things on my list of priorities. And the school season ends in December. So January, the next semester, I'll be taking off just to focus on my title as Miss Cambodian American. And I will be going to Cambodia. I don't really know what month, but sometime in the spring, I assume. When I come back, the Cambodian New Year celebration in Long Beach, I'll most likely be going there if I'm not in Cambodia. I would like to go to the Stockton Water Festival. I've been there once and it was pretty fun, so I would like to go back. And I'm definitely gonna go to the water festival in Lowell.
Okay.
Yeah, other than traveling, you're gonna see a lot of community service work. I'm all for bringing people and uniting people so that we can work for a common cause. I'm a part of the largest community service organization in the world called Alpha Phi Omega, and so I would love to use what I learned here in my organization to bring out into Miss Cambodian American. So a lot, like I said before, I would love to work with hospitals, orphanages, a lot of things with children. I would also like to help people with disease and health. So there's a lot of things that I'd like to do. And if you have any ideas for me, feel free to contact me. If you have an organization or a cause or something that you would like me to dive right into, send me a message, or actually send an email to info@misscambodianamerican.com, and I will definitely read it and try to do my best to make that happen for you.
Great. And can you drop us your social media channels or handles as well that you want to?
Yeah, so my Facebook is XOXO Nita Saing, and then my Instagram is @NitaSaing. I have a YouTube, but I honestly forgot my URL. But I will be posting a lot of vlogs, because I vlogged every single day when I was in Lowell. I vlogged every day, just so, you know, leading up to the day, if I did get crowned, like I could post a vlog a day to see, for you guys to see like what it's like behind the scenes of pageantry, and for my experience over there. So I don't remember what my URL is, but I'm definitely sure if you type in my name, Nita Saing, it's gonna pop up. So.
Great. And for those that are visiting Long Beach, you said you work and manage a boba shop. You never dropped the name of the boba shop. Can you share that?
Sure, why not? I work at Boba Loca Long Beach. It is right off the Long Beach Boulevard exits on the 405.
Well, again, it's Boba Loca in Long Beach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Well, Nita, it's been a pleasure chatting with you and learning a little bit more about your cause and your experience with the Miss Cambodian American pageant this last week. We wish you nothing but luck, and hope that you continue to keep us updated with your progress, with any public cameo appearances that you do. do not hesitate to share it to Khmerican, as we'd love to promote them for you. Do you have anything to say to your viewers and family and friends who might be watching as we wrap things up?
What was that?
Do you have any last-minute words to the viewers, watchers, or your family or friends that might be viewing this right now?
Yeah, just thank you so much for watching, and thank you for supporting me every step of the way. I left Long Beach with so much love and support from all my family and friends in the community here. And when I arrived in Lowell, I thought I was going to be alone or outcasted or something, but I've never felt so much more welcome than I did my past experience there. And I would like to thank everyone so much for treating me so well and for just being here for me. You know, all the memories that I made and all the experiences that I had, it really shaped me to become the person I am today. And it couldn't be without the support and experiences from everyone that I've met. So thank you.
Thank you, Nita, and we'll say bye to everyone right now, and thank you again. For those who caught the conversation late, this will be uploaded immediately, so you can watch all of it in its entirety for about 40 minutes. Let's all wave bye to them. Let's see the Miss Cambodian American wave.
Oh my God, I have not practiced this yet.
Well, you can
Virginia tried to teach it to me, but I was like, I don't know what to do. So.
There you go. All right, thank you, Nita. Have a good night there in Long Beach, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.